Friends and neighbors in Lake County, this is your favorite Lake County realtor, James Tiernan. Every day, someone stops me to ask, what's happening in our housing market? How is my home's value being impacted? Yes, it's true, housing prices have fallen in the past month, but in this quick video, I'll share with you the good news and why right now is the time to buy your new home. Before we dive in, if you'd like to book a call with me to discuss your questions, your goals, or selling your home, just click the link below to get access to my calendar where you'll be able to schedule time that works best for you. And I'm happy to help in any way possible. Just reserve your time using the link down below. How's the market? This is the question I get daily. There are just so many factors impacting our market today, including interest rates, inflation, talk about recession, the way the war in Ukraine is going, retailers starting Black Friday in October, and of course, OPEC reducing oil production. My friends, it might all sound like doom and gloom, especially if you listen to the news or you're a Bears fan. So let's cover the stats right up front, and then we can get into the trends and a couple of case studies that I've saved just for you guys. Median sale prices in Lake County dipped since August, down 4% to 325, but that's still up 3% from September 2021. Now we hear a lot of fears about falling prices, and yes, it's true, prices are not as high as they were, but let's take a look beyond the past year. This is a 5-year chart, and we can see that from 2017 to 2019, median prices were between 260 and 275 at the highs and 210 and 220s in the lows. List to sold price took a small hit, going from 99.2% to just 99%. But what we are not seeing in the numbers here is that homes lasted a little bit longer on the market and sellers became more motivated to take a little less than the sellers in the spring market did. But these sellers still did okay. Translation: sellers, be prepared to make a deal, and buyers, you probably don't need to go over asking, but lowball offers are still not winning the day. Our absorption rate is 60.23%, down from August's 72.6%, but consistent with year over year numbers. And yes, it means we remain firmly in a seller's market. More on that later. Inventory in Lake County dropped 14% from August and 27% from last September, and continues to be well below historical norms from previous years. This chart indicates we are headed for a 5-year low very soon. More on that later as well. Days on market is another indicator of our slowing market. In September, our days on market jumped from 15 days to 12 days in August. That's more than 2.5 times the low point in May 22, but still significantly better than previous years where market time ranged from a low of 24 to the high of 89 days on the market. Now, please understand these are averages. Some homes still sell in just a few days, while others last on the market 30 days or more. Let's take a quick look at 3 homes that the Turner Group sold and the story behind each one. The first case study is a home that we sold in 2019. We sold the home at 100% of the asking price, where the market norm was just 95%, and we're able to sell this home in only 34 days when the market average in that neighborhood was just 90 days. Second, we listed this home in the spring this year. On Wednesday, we put the home on the market and told everyone that the seller would review offers on Sunday. We had 34 showings in that time and hosted an open house during a late spring snow, but we still had 15 groups come through. By Sunday, we had received 15 offers ranging from $5,000 to $40,000 above asking price. The home sold after appraisal for $10,000 above asking price. Finally, we listed this home in August. We had 13 showings, did 2 open houses, bringing 11 more groups to the home, and we received 4 offers ranging from $400 to $425, and we successfully negotiated the deal at $430 after 27 days on the market. So what does it all mean? I share with you 3 very different stories of how our local market has evolved over the past few years, as well as a look at the statistical data that tells the same story. Here are the things I want to make sure I share with you so you can help me Share them with the people that you know and care about. Home prices may have dropped in the past 2 months, but right now they're up 54% from the lowest values over the last 5 years. Translation: homeowners during that 5 year period grew a significant amount of home equity without very much effort. Now, to understand why the values are up so much and will this trend continue, there are just two reasons: the absorption rate, and more importantly, the inventory or supply of homes available for buyers. When we look at the inventory over the last 5 years, we can see the amount of homes for sale in Lake County typically fluctuates from a range of 3,300 to about 5,000 homes. And what happened in 2020 is that inventory never went higher than 4,000 homes and just continues to drop after that. The basics of supply and demand are the real reasons that home values have soared. And because we have a sustained demand from buyers, our inventory continues to struggle today. Now, add in the extra pressure of higher interest rates. Many sellers who are thinking about downsizing or moving up to a bigger home have decided to stay put, further suppressing the availability of homes coming to market. So while we are seeing traditional seasonality in the market trends today, the added extra pressure combined with the sustained increase in demand from buyers will keep prices in their current range with seasonality peaks and valleys. A question that comes to mind is, does this mean that the market is predictable and therefore you can time the market? Should I sell my home only at the peak times? What's brutally apparent to me is that, sure, someone can try to time the market, but there are just things that can happen that we just cannot predict, like COVID. Nobody could have predicted that or the exact impact it would have on our housing market. In other places in the country, real estate was not deemed essential and everything stopped for 6 months or longer. While I don't have a crystal ball, what I can see is what's happening both in the stats and in my daily interactions with everyday people in and around Lake County. So stay tuned each and every month for my updates on our local market and how local, national, and global events shape how we buy and sell homes here in Lake County. Wow, that was a lot of information, even for me. Hey, I get it. If any of that was way more than you can handle, let's talk. I'm available, so if you'd like to book a call with me to discuss your questions, your goals, or selling your home, just click the link below to get access to my calendar, and you can schedule a time that works best for you. I'm happy to help in any way possible. Just reserve your time by clicking the link down below. Hey, would you do me a favor? If you found this video valuable, please share it with the people you know who might also find value in it. Thanks a bunch. I'm James Tiernan from the Tiernan Group at Keller Williams North Shore West, your guide to real estate.